Hey everyone, I appreciate you tuning in. I wanted to go over the BabySwap website to kind of give an explanation if you're new to the site of how things operate, what do they do, and the purpose for each one of these things. So I'm going to spend some time just going over it and let's get into it, right? So this is the home page. Um, Up here is where you'll connect your wallet. If you have an Android phone, if you have an iPhone, you may use MetaMask, I believe. But on my Android, I use Trust Wallet. It just seems to be easier for me. And you'll go into D apps and you'll connect here and it'll instantly kind of log you in to this website with your wallet. This explains the current price of Baby and the market cap and how much volume they're doing. They actually got 1,031 pairs now, so that's a pretty good number there. Steady growing. Um, and these cover a couple of different topics. You can check those out later. Just the intros, supporting other projects. Tokenomics is, I think they have a 0.5% burn, meaning that every time there's a transaction, half a percent. Y'all can double check me on that. And the roadmap on what they intend to do as they move through the process of putting everything together. The next thing is trade. So you have an exchange and you have liquidity. This is a decentralized exchange, meaning that you're not going to pick, you're not going to say, hey, I want to sell this token at 300 and, and someone's going to be selling at 301, someone's going to be selling at 302, and there's going to be a buying list of 299 and 298, 297. The way this is set up is so that way you can swap one for the other. So you'd come over here when you're connected, and you'd put in one currency and the other that you want to swap for. It's pretty straightforward. I will say that for smaller amounts of money, it's not an issue, but you'll see different fees down here that apply for what you're doing, meaning that there's going to be a network fee that you have to pay in order to do any type of transaction. It's common. It's not BabySwap making any money off of you. That's just the way crypto works. Um, some of those fees will actually go down here to the VIP baby holders. Um, the way that we can do these one-to-one swaps is because of what this is here, liquidity. Liquidity is if you have two currencies and you want to form what's called a liquidity pool token, you're going to take two currencies, you'll add that in to liquidity, it'll form one liquidity pool token. Then you can take that token, come over here to farm, and you can put it in these different farms. There's a lot of different farms here, and as you can see, the interest rates are a lot higher than things outside of crypto. When you put it into a farm, that liquidity pool token, you'll see that there's the APR for the baby and fees. So whenever someone does a swap, there's a fee associated with that. And that fee over the last 24 hours uh, gives you this percentage of what you have in there. BabySwap also incentivizes you to put this liquidity in these farms so that way people can do these swaps on their website. It adds a real purpose, a real utility to this site with these cryptos. A lot of other cryptos, people have they had a philosophy that people that aren't in crypto, that you're going to buy crypto and you're going to hold it and hope it goes up. And of course, everyone hopes that the crypto that they're holding goes up, but there's other utilities in the process of this. For example, you get paid off of part of the swap when someone does one, but also from BabySwap Finance. The 1 day return is 0.36. And actually, that's pretty low. Considering I've seen it up to about 0.79 with Baby and US dollar tether. That's actually my personal favorite one to be in. I'm not in that one as of right now. I'm actually in a pool, considering going to vBABY. But the main thing to understand with what this farm is it's a place for people to take two currencies, form a liquidity pool token, put it into there. So not only do they earn interest from BabySwap, but they also earn part of those transaction fees. The risk associated with this is if BabySwap goes down in value, what you're actually holding will decrease in value as well. So, if you got $50 in Baby and the other is $50 in US dollar tether, if Baby becomes worth less, the value of the Baby in your farm will go down. Pool, on the other hand, as you can see, the interest rate in pools is a lot different. It's a lot lower, and the idea of a pool is you want to take one currency and you want to put it in what we call staking, which is you're taking a position on BabySwap that you want to just, it's like a savings account. You're going to put it in there and you're going to have what's known as an APY, your annual percentage yield. So currently, over a year's time, in the automatic restaking pool for Auto Baby, you will earn 98% more tokens over the course of a year. These do fluctuate; they're not static. For people that's interested in doing that, the idea behind it is it's a more risky position because your entire portfolio is at risk. Whereas in a farm, half of your currency here is US dollar tether, which is basically always a dollar. The pool, the idea is that you believe the currency is going to continue to go up in value, and you want more of those tokens. So not only does it go up in value, but you also have more tokens in that currency. Let's look at vBABY. This is the VIP membership token of BabySwap.finance. In vBABY, the idea is that you're a VIP on BabySwap.finance, and you will have to put in 100 baby to get one vBABY, and it doesn't necessarily have to be 100, but it's going to be that ratio when you put it in. The benefits over this in a pool is that we can go down here to documents, and we'll come down here to vBABY. By the way, if you're interested in this is the contract address. It is a BEP20 smart chain token. It's a very fast, cheap token. It doesn't have a lot of fees as compared to some other blockchains. We'll come down here and you can see all the different rewards of this. I made other videos pertaining to vBABY, but this is just kind of an overview of everything on the site. As you can see, there's a bunch of different rewards and a lot of different ways that you will you will gain more. The idea is that you'll be able to gain more than just the pool. When we go back, this is also something that they're planning on covering, hopefully in tomorrow's AMA. If you don't know, on their Discord channel, The team every Thursday goes through a questionnaire. They cover a lot of different topics. A lot of times, I believe that there's going to be a lot of talk tomorrow about the Crypto U. That's the game that they've been currently working on. Um, all right, so back to their home screen and the rest of their menu items here. The NFB, non-fungible baby. So the NFB has there's two different ones here, two different genres. One is the BabySwap NFB, and then they also have the Binance NFB. So the BabySwap NFB, you'll have to see all those on Treasureland. They currently don't have them here. They had pretty much all their stuff listed on Treasureland. So you can check into that. They have a lot of different characters, a lot of different. You'll see similar to this BabySwap logo here. There's just a lot of different NFBs similar to an NFT that are out there that people collect, and they all have different values attached. Some of them say 10 baby, some of them say 100 baby. Um, as you can see, similar to these, 100 baby. And these are really collectible. The idea is that you'd collect these, and that by holding them over time, they'll be worth more and more and more. And a lot of people are trying to collect on all these. Um, of course, here we go with the game. I'll save the game for last. The game's kind of a lot more involved. There's a lot of stuff here. You can buy a BabySwap token. Milk is used in the game. You can buy milk. You can mint baby characters for the game. The marketplace is a place where you can sell characters for milk or baby, and you can buy other characters. You may not want to, during the mint baby menu here, you'll be able to click on a button and you'll randomly generate a baby character that's 50 baby. So you may get a great character, you may not. If you go to the marketplace, though, you might spend thousands of baby to receive a outstanding character in a game. So that's something to consider if you're looking into Crypto U. That's the place you would go to do those things. The mystery baby box. I believe they do airdrops, and if you receive this, you'll come here, you'll look in your wallet, and you'll see that you received it, and you can come here and you can redeem it. This will be where you redeem all your mystery baby boxes. I haven't ever received one, so I don't know really what's in it. I want to say that there's some NFBs in it. The playground section of the page, or the website here, is where you can stake in these others and receive other tokens. So you can stake baby, and let's say you can stake baby in Moonpot, and I believe you'll receive more Moonpot. Let's see baby pot win, baby. The interest rates vary in here, and a chance to win. Not something I really got into. BV is another large decentralized finance. We'll call them, for people that don't know, we call them DEX. Buy token, add liquidity, trading APR, daily APR. Bottle. It's an interesting idea here. And Bottle is kind of like BabySwap's way of voting on different projects. If you see other projects in the farms and the pools, BabySwap took the idea of taking new projects and trying to take them to the next level. If you've ever, I don't know if anyone's ever tried to create a crypto that's watching the video, but if you've ever seen that, it's very difficult. You have to not only create the token, They have some really cheap ways of doing that, but there's also a lot of legwork building up your online presence. You have to deal with influencers. You have to deal with all kind of things that makes this very difficult. So people that are trying to start currencies here, they have a voting mechanism in place called BOTL. So you'll take your BabySwap token and you will literally just stake, or you'll put it into these different ones here, and it is basically just a way to vote. After so long, they determine who wins the vote, and it seems like the audition stage is right here. It seems like the next one is on 1-2. So they'll say, hey, this person won. This is the project that people wanted to see succeed. And BabySwap will actually give them some money or BabySwap tokens to push their project further. It's a great place new projects to come to, because there's, they want to take projects that are starting and really help them out. So it's really good of BabySwap to do that. IDOs. IDOs are initial DEX offerings, and they haven't done this in quite a while. And maybe because you may end up promoting a potential scam. So that's the concern, I would think. An initial DEX offering is when you're trying to raise funds to start a new project, and you can kind of do like a pre-sale of the tokens that you have. You tell everyone about your project and what's great about it and what you're wanting to accomplish with that particular crypto, and people can buy tokens that they're interested in it. It's a very risky way to do it, but the idea is that if it pays off in the end, you'll make a lot more money. Then you have some info pages. It's been a little while since I looked at this. It's kind of interesting. I like to look at graphs. That's one of my things I like to do. So, liquidity. So they actually have a lot of liquidity in BabySwap's analytics here. It's 400 million. 24-hour trading volume of 78 million. Seems like the trading volumes kind of went down some. It's interesting here. This is all the different currencies that have pairs here. Man, there's a lot of different stuff here. It's been a while since I looked at this, so I'm kind of basically looking at it for the first time with y'all. Some of these things, I don't know whatever happened to. Some of them may have actually went to zero. Some of them may end up being scams. Which one? Like, I've seen a few of these that went, up and then down pretty quick. Let me just say it that way. So there can be a lot of risk in crypto. So I would always recommend everyone to do their own research. Okay. Audits. So one thing, if you're a potential investor in BabySwap, or if you're thinking about any crypto in general, you would want to know what kind of audits they have had done. There's a lot of cryptos that can't seem to get past an audit, and it's a very good indicator when they do an audit if it's a good thing or not. If they don't have an audit, I strongly recommend before you invest in them to stay away from them. One thing about BabySwap is they've been around now, I don't know, 8 months or so, and it seems as though they're going to be around for a long time. That was one of the things that people were saying in the Crypto U and the Discord. A lot of people feel like that the game was just going to disappear because developers were so focused on getting the next step of the game that they felt like there was a lack of communication there. And because things didn't go as well as everyone planned, that they were going to get left out to dry. Well, as we know now, today they came out with their update and they're letting everyone know that there's advancements being made in the game. They're about 70% through with their update. But a good indicator is just seeing how much their social presence is. Are they staying up to date? Are they staying posting things? Does it look like they're hiding? Like you haven't seen anything anywhere. One thing about BabySwap is they're all over the internet. I mean, if you go back and you look, they got Telegram, they got Twitter, they got a presence all over the place. So there's a lot of information in here too. I would recommend just going through the docs because there's a lot of positive information here that goes in a little bit further detail um, that some of the people that's been around a while, they're probably familiar with, but some people that's not would be a good way for them to get familiar with what BabySwap is doing and where they're going. These are some of the things that BabySwap has accomplished already, and you know, a lot of people don't realize just how much work this is. If anyone's been around in the crypto space, they'll find that a lot of these places don't have this amount of stuff. I mean, this is a lot of work to get all this going. It doesn't you just don't copy and paste and it just is there. There's a lot of things on the back end that has to happen to make all this stuff functional and make it all very user friendly. Some of the other ones isn't as user friendly, and that's another really important key that I think contributed to their success is to make sure that everything's very user friendly. Uh, let's see what else they got. They talk about the exchange and liquidity pools, yield farms, which is farming, which is what we went over earlier, snack pools, which is basically like the savings account that's paying you more, the NFT ecosystem, airdrops, you can pay for it, minute with baby, VIP membership, real life collection. Wow. So I didn't even know that they was going to try to do this. They're going to try to actually make a real life toy figurine. That's interesting. Um, I will say that in the crypto space, it's really unique situation because a lot of people don't like to be known. There's a lot of people that doesn't in a way it's kind of like a lot of people don't really like to talk about money in in the real world because there's always an issue. Someone will always want something from them, and it and in the crypto space, it's sort of similar. Some of these developers don't like to be known. If they develop a crypto and it becomes successful, they don't want people hounding them. It's potentially a security risk for them. So a lot of people don't identify who they are when they create these cryptos. A lot of people feel like because they won't identify who they are, that it's not a legitimate project. I don't necessarily agree with that, but that is an idea that is, people consider that to be frowned upon. Uh, uh, smart contracts, few contracts. There's just a lot to this website. I mean, just the website alone has a lot of information on it. This is just a little overview of BabySwap.finance and how everything takes, what's the purpose of different things on here. A lot of new people that may not realize what all these things are and what they do and what's their purpose. Just want to try to help them to understand, to be, BabySwap is a great community, and me personally, I'm heavily invested in it. So I want people to feel as though BabySwap community is a community of people that are people that care about other people and that are trying to help other people. So that's the reason we're out here, or I'm out here creating videos, because I am heavily invested in it, and I care about that. So that's important to me. If anyone has any questions about this particular situation here, this website, um, reach out, put some comments, and I'll be glad to go over it with you or try to walk you through it. Um, it's always good to talk with other people in the crypto space. I really enjoy doing this. So, but until next time, guys, like and subscribe. If you do happen to get into vBABY, I was going to cover the crypto U, so I'll do that real quick. Uh, we'll kind of do a brief overview of it. It probably deserves uh, its own video, but it's the first game from the Baby Metaverse on the Binance Smart Chain. It's just a game where there's 12 characters, and they're battling against evil swans and different other enemies to earn more crypto. You're paid in milk, you're paid in BabySwap token, and you're paid in keys. They're also doing an update tomorrow. I say they're doing it tomorrow. They're doing an AMA tomorrow to let us know about what the update is going to be at. If it's going to be keys or if it's going to be whatever. My personal opinion is I think it might be keys, but I didn't think that they was already that far. They're doing a lot of great stuff if they're that far. But I'll go in more into depth. I'll create another video specifically just for this game, and we'll go over how it works and the outlook on this game and why I particularly think it'll be successful. But till next time, guys, I'll leave my links for the Crypto U if you want to get in that game. You can use my referral link. Helps me out. I appreciate that. That'd be cool. And also, if you're interested in getting into vBABY, um, over here, there's a referral link. I'll post that down in the description as well. And hey, like I said, once again, if I can help anyone, please let me know. Um, I've been really, really, really fortunate with BabySwap, and I just want to try to help other people. So thank y'all, and I look forward to the next one.